Well, your first project, you did that with your dad.
Yeah. My
This was The
first
Birth of
project
Skies,
ever.
Volume 1.
You said my first project?
Yeah, well, The Birth of Skies, Volume 1. That's the one you did with your dad first?
Yeah, no. So the first mixtape I ever did, it was a mixtape. It's called Lil Skies the Freestyles. And I was 11
Hmm.
years old. And then I did another one when I was 12, Lil Skies the Freestyle Volume 2. And then I had, dang, I don't even remember, bro. I got so many tapes, bro. Oh my gosh, now I'm thinking back. Cause I was selling my mixtapes when I was 11 years old in school. Like I bought 50 CDs for $50. No, how much I bought? I bought 50 CDs or something. I don't know how much I got them for. I think $20. And then my dad, because my dad was showing me how to do the marketing and shit. So we made the covers and stuff, printed them out on the computer, put those in. So I think all together it was like $30 I invested, but I got 50 CDs. So I made $20. I sold all the CDs in one day, but I made $20. So I don't know. I just felt good because I was like, yo, I sold all my CDs. So and people bought them for $1. My mom was selling them at work, doing all types of shit. Like my dad, everybody in my family was just looking out, like selling them here. They can't, hey, check my son out, check him out. Da, da, da. And then yeah,
Dope.
I have a lot more projects. Me and my dad, we did a project. It was father son talk. That's the project that we did. And I was a little bit older then. That was a project for me and him for like bonding. Like I told you, me and him, we was close. Like music was the way me and my dad connect. Like you know what I mean. That was our really like our connection. So like that project was us like opening up to each other and like bonding and making music together. That shit was dope though. I forget how old I was when I made that, but I was a little bit older, probably like 15 or
Well,
something.
was there a point when you guys realized that you were better than your dad, or you're starting to kind of surpass him a little bit, or was
No,
it always like a
nah, it was a
competition back and
point. My
forth?
dad always said this. My pops always told me this. He was like, it's going, you know what, Kai? He's like, it's gonna come a point one day we gonna bump heads and you gonna be like, Dad, you know, I'm not fucking with this shit. Like I gotta do my own thing. I gotta be in my own lane. So shit, it did come a point, bro. I think I was like 14. Yeah, I think I was 14. Was I 14, 15, 14, 15? I think I was like 15 or 16. That's when I told my pops. I think I was like 16. I told him, I'm like, yo, you know, Dad, like no more, like, you know, you're not doing them for my, not like nothing like that. I'm like, I want to do my own thing now. You know what I mean? I got to find my own way. I want to make my own music and stuff. Cause bro, growing up for a while, like even I was still a kid. So I was doing music, bro, when it wasn't cool for little kids to cuss. You get what I'm saying? So like, it wasn't, and then my parents too, they wasn't playing with that. So I wasn't 14 and 13 and shit cussing in my music and 15 cussing. Like I wasn't allowed to do that. And this at a time too, shit changed so quick, bro. Cause now it's like you got 14 and 13-year-olds saying whatever the fuck they want. They can say whatever. But for me, it was like I still had that restriction. So bro, once I like broke away from my dad and he knew what it was. My dad was cool about it actually. It wasn't no argument and one night. He's like, all right, that's what you want to do, then go ahead and do it. You gotta, hey, you gonna do it yourself though. Go ahead, go do your thing. So shit, after I got out that leash, bro, I just started turning up shit. I started making what type of song I started really talking about, whatever the fuck I want to talk about. I started just really experiencing and experimenting with everything and putting it all in the music. Just started really having fun, like finding myself with the music and stuff, you know?
Well, you graduate high school,
Yeah.
and then you go to Shippensburg University in Pennsylvania.
Yeah, I went to Shippensburg. Yep. I went to the college for like a month. I think I was there for like 2 months. Yeah.
Okay, and then you opened up for a Fetty Wap at one point.
Yep, that was like a month into the college. That was like 2, 3 weeks wow and into college. I just got there type shit.
Okay, and after doing that show, I guess you dropped a couple of mixtapes, and then by that point you dropped out.
Yeah, no, after I wasn't even in college long, bro. I was only in college for like I went to classes, bro, for like 2 weeks and I stopped going for like the last month and a half. And I was just going to parties and shit. I was pretty much partying. I was going to parties and shit, like playing my music. I was just in the studio, whatever, just you know what I mean. I was pretty much just doing my music shit, bro. Like I was using the dorm. I was just staying at the dorm type shit. Like I went to classes, like I said, for like I think it was like 2, 3 weeks, but I had pretty much like my grades and shit was still good. It was so weird. But I did all that shit and then I was after that, I was just chilling and working on music and everything and still doing that. And I stayed there. And then the Fetty Wap opportunity came up while I was still going to class though. This isn't like the 2-3 weeks while I was still going to class. So look, I did the Fetty show. And what happened was I did the Fetty show and I'm like, shit, bro. Like people started really noticing me. Like I was walking around campus normal shit, but then people looking at me like, yo, that's the kid that opened up for Fetty, da da. And I just felt like, yo, bro, like this is the time of God telling me anything. I gotta go. I gotta go ahead. I gotta leave here and really focus on this shit now because people's really fucking with me. So I left after like a month and a half, 2 months.
Well, in 2017, which I
Yeah.
guess is slightly after leaving college, that's when you dropped Red Roses with Landon Cube.
Yeah, what was it, Kurt? Was it 2017 or 2018? It was 18. Yeah,
It was
18 was Red
2018.
Roses.
Okay,
Yeah.
sorry.
18 was Red Roses. Yeah, because I was out of college for a little bit until Red Rose came out. I was still out of college. I was pretty much back home doing my regular shit, bro. I was just back home doing my music shit, throwing my little shows at the Thought Lot in Shippensburg. Like I was just doing that. After I dropped out, I just came back. I didn't even fully drop out too. I like signed out, so so I could come back because they didn't want me to drop out. They didn't want me to leave the school. It was weird.
Well, Red Roses between YouTube and Spotify has 600 million views.
That's hard. Yeah.
I mean, I'm not even counting, the SoundCloud numbers or the Apple Music numbers. So, I mean, you could say probably 1 billion people listen to that song.
Yeah, that's hard. I never thought of that.
When you put that together, did you know what you had or no?
We was making a song like it's crazy because I seen a video or something like on Instagram or my Snapchat. Like I wasn't showing the process of me making the song, but I was showing me listening to the beat, and I was like, I said in the video, I was like, oh yeah, I'm about to make a hit to this one, and then I recorded the chorus or whatever, and it showed me like listening to the chorus. But nah, bro, I was sitting in the studio when I made it because Landon was down. Landon was in the studio. I told him to come down. I was working on this song. I'm like, yo, I got this song. You gotta get on. So Landon came down, and we was working on the song, and we did it. And I was just listening to it. Yeah, bro. I just felt different about that one. It was a weird feeling. It was weird. That song, like I knew, but I ain't know that though. I knew, but I'm gonna keep it real. I ain't know it's gonna be like that.
Well, the song starts out, and I got all the drugs in the world that you need. We get high to pass the time, but bitch, I ain't no fiend. And the song starts off with that, and that's your biggest song. Did that end up kind of branding you as like the drug rapper in a way?
No, I don't think so.
Okay. Drugs are sort of a theme throughout the music.
Yeah.
Various songs. Do you feel like you had any issues with drugs back then?
Nah. I think I smoked hella weed. That was it. I was smoking hella weed. That was my full thing.